This squirrel fights desperately, clawing for survival, but the eagle's grip is merciless. Watch this. This mountain eagle dives like a bullet, slamming into its target with crushing force. It carries its prize, wings slicing through the sky. And here, chaos unfolds. The eagle crashes into its prey on a rocky cliff, tumbling down in a storm of dust. Another animal charges, but the eagle, fearless and unyielding, refuses to let go.
In the vast wilderness, where the wind whispers through the towering trees and the land stretches endlessly beneath an unforgiving sky, there exists a creature that commands awe and reverence from every corner of nature. It is the eagle, an icon of power, freedom, and precision. The eagle is not just a bird, it is a symbol of the wild, a representation of the relentless forces of nature, and a testament to the brilliance of evolution. Today, we embark on a journey through the sky and across the rugged landscapes to explore the world of this majestic predator, the eagle. But what makes an eagle so extraordinary? What lies behind those piercing eyes, the razor-sharp talons, and the grace with which it soars above the earth? To understand the eagle's place in the animal kingdom, we must first peer into its very essence, the intelligence that drives its actions, the strategies it employs to hunt, and the history that shaped its path through millennia. Let's begin by focusing on the eagle's unparalleled intelligence. Beneath that sharp, regal exterior lies a mind that is both calculating and adaptive. Eagles are not just mindless hunters, they are cunning strategists. Their ability to plan and execute complex maneuvers during a hunt is something that only a few animals on this planet can rival. Unlike most other birds, eagles don't rely solely on their instincts. They use their intelligence to survey their surroundings, calculate the best angles for an attack, and even alter their tactics based on the behavior of their prey. It's as if they can read the landscape, feeling the pulse of the earth beneath their wings, while observing their prey from unimaginable heights. When you think of an eagle hunting, what likely comes to mind is the dramatic image of it diving from the sky, talons extended to seize its prey. But the eagle's intelligence goes far beyond these breathtaking aerial assaults. One of the most fascinating aspects of an eagle's hunting strategy is its patience. They are capable of flying for hours, scanning vast expanses of land or water, waiting for the perfect moment. It's a lesson in patience and precision. Unlike predators that rush their attacks, eagles are masters of timing. Their eyes, with a visual acuity up to 8 times that of a human, can spot a mouse from over a mile away, soaring high above, as if they are mapping out their next move in real time. But what drives them to be so precise? The eagle's brain is finely tuned to its environment. Every dive, every tilt of the head, and every flap of its powerful wings is a calculated decision based on decades of evolutionary refinement. The eagle does not take risks. Every hunt is an orchestrated performance, executed flawlessly with an almost supernatural understanding of wind currents, the behavior of prey, and the lay of the land. This deep-rooted intelligence has been honed over centuries, passed down through generations of eagles who perfected the art of the hunt. However, intelligence alone doesn't make the eagle the apex predator it is. Their hunting strategies are a perfect marriage of skill, strength, and agility. In the next few parts, we will delve into the various hunting techniques that set these birds apart from any other animal in the wild. From the calculated glide to the high-speed dive, each technique has evolved over time to ensure the eagle's dominance in the sky. But before we get ahead of ourselves, it's crucial to understand the eagle's roots, its ancestry, and the ancient lineage that gave birth to such a magnificent creature. The eagle, with its sharp beak and powerful wings, belongs to a family with a rich and storied past. The very first eagles began to take shape millions of years ago, as birds began to evolve into the mighty predators we see today. Their evolutionary history is a tapestry woven with adaptation, survival, and the ceaseless passage of time. Imagine the world millions of years ago when the very first eagle-like creatures took flight. They were nothing like the majestic birds we know today, but their potential was there, an undeniable promise of the future. Over time, through the harshest environments and the most brutal natural challenges, the eagle evolved. Its ancestors were formidable hunters, perched at the top of the food chain, hunting in ways that still resonate in the modern eagle's behavior. From the cliffs of ancient shores to the vast open plains, the eagle's ancestors spread across the globe, adapting to every challenge in their path. But what really sets the eagle apart is its incredible genetic makeup. The strength of their wings, the sharpness of their talons, the sharpness of their vision, all of these traits have been passed down through generations, resulting in the supreme predator we see today. With each passing century, the eagle's ancestors faced new threats, new environments, and new opportunities. Each generation adapted to the world in its own way, and in the end, the eagle emerged as the ultimate predator of the skies. As we continue this exploration, we'll witness the breathtaking evolution of the eagle, from its distant ancestors to the modern-day hunters that dominate the skies. So, sit back, hold your breath, and prepare to experience the incredible story of the eagle, an animal as intelligent as it is powerful, as ancient as it is timeless, and as mysterious as the skies it rules. Number 2, the art of the hunt, unveiling the eagle's tactical brilliance. As we delve deeper into the world of the eagle, it becomes clear that this magnificent predator's intellect is not confined to mere survival. It is the foundation of a highly evolved hunting system, a system based on precision, stealth, and unwavering patience. The eagle's ability to read the landscape, the wind, and the slightest movement of its prey sets it apart as a supreme hunter. But what truly defines an eagle's hunting strategy is not just its strength, but its calculated approach to securing a meal. Every hunt is a performance, an intricate dance that has been perfected over centuries. Imagine this. The eagle, high in the sky, scans the earth below, its keen eyes sweeping over the terrain with pinpoint accuracy. From an altitude of thousands of feet, it can spot a rabbit in the underbrush, a fish glistening in the water, or a struggling bird trying to make its way across a vast field. But what makes the eagle so unique is not just its ability to find prey, it's its understanding of the landscape and how to use it to its advantage. The eagle's hunting begins long before the first strike. It begins with observation. An eagle's eyes are its most prized tool, capable of seeing up to 8 times farther than a human. From this vantage point, they observe every detail, each rustle of the leaves, every ripple on the water's surface, and every shadow moving across the land. The eagle is patient, watching, waiting for the right moment to strike. It's a test of endurance. In fact, some eagles have been known to glide for hours, searching for the perfect opportunity, never faltering, never rushing. Their patience is the first layer of their hunting genius. But the real brilliance lies in their ability to execute. When the eagle sees its prey, it makes a decision that many would consider impossible. The eagle dives. But this dive is not random. It is an expertly calculated attack, using the power of gravity and wind currents to build speed. Eagles have been known to dive at speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, a breathtaking combination of force and finesse. Imagine the sheer power of such a strike. It's as if the eagle is a living missile, hurling itself toward its target with unrivaled accuracy. And yet, the eagle's grace is undeniable. Its wings are tucked tightly as it plummets toward the earth, and in the final moments, just before impact, the eagle opens its talons and extends its powerful legs, grabbing its prey with a grip so strong it can crush bone. But the eagle's intelligence doesn't stop there. Unlike other predators that rely on brute force alone, the eagle's strength is enhanced by its extraordinary vision. When diving, it keeps its eyes fixed on the target, adjusting its trajectory mid-flight to ensure that its strike lands perfectly. This ability to calculate speed, distance, and angles at breakneck speed is a testament to the eagle's mental acuity. It's not just the physicality that makes an eagle a successful hunter. It's the ability to anticipate, to plan, and to strike with surgical precision. Now, as we explore the eagle's hunting techniques further, we encounter a fascinating pattern: the diversity of their hunting methods. While the classic high-speed dive is the most iconic, not all eagles hunt in the same way. Some are known for their ability to soar silently over open waters, waiting for a fish to breach the surface, and then swooping down in a flash to snatch it from the water with their razor-sharp talons. Other eagles, like the golden eagle, are notorious for their ability to chase down land animals such as hares, foxes, and even young deer. Their hunting tactics vary depending on their environment, yet the underlying intelligence and adaptability remain constant. The golden eagle, in particular, is a master of the hunt. It has a remarkable technique of using its environment to trap prey. When hunting smaller animals on land, the eagle uses the natural features of the landscape, rocky cliffs, valleys, and even trees, to corner its prey. With astounding agility, it can fly at incredible speeds through dense forests or steep cliffs, navigating obstacles while maintaining its focus on the quarry below. This incredible ability to adapt to various terrains and prey species is a key feature of the eagle's evolutionary success. But let's not forget the incredible stamina required for such feats. Eagles are not only intelligent hunters, they are built for endurance. Their powerful wings are capable of carrying them for miles on end without rest. They can soar effortlessly for hours, using thermal updrafts to glide at high altitudes, scanning the ground for their next meal. This flight style, known as kiting, is a critical part of their hunting strategy. It allows the eagle to conserve energy while covering vast areas in search of prey. The eagle's wings, with their wide span and muscular build, are perfectly suited for long-distance travel, enabling them to scout enormous territories in search of food. In contrast to many predators that rely on ambush or brute strength, the eagle's hunt is a blend of strategy and sheer perseverance. For instance, a bald eagle hunting along a river might wait for hours perched atop a tall tree or rock, surveying the water below. When a fish breaches the surface, the eagle leaps into action, diving with astonishing speed and precision to grab its prey mid-air or just below the water's surface. This combination of patience, observation, and speed is what makes the eagle one of the most effective predators in the animal kingdom. Yet, as we begin to explore the eagle's techniques, we realize there's more to its hunting than just physical prowess. The eagle's success lies in its ability to adapt its strategies. In fact, eagles have been known to learn from experience, each hunt teaching them new lessons. If a strike fails, an eagle will analyze its approach, adjust its tactics, and try again. This adaptive behavior speaks to the eagle's intelligence and its capacity to learn from each moment, refining its strategies with each new experience. The eagle's hunt is a dance of death, a delicate balance of power, intelligence, and instinct, perfected over millions of years. But there's more to this story: the deeper, more complex connection between the eagle and its prey. Each hunt is a reminder of the eagle's dominance, a reminder that in the vast wilderness, the skies belong to the eagle. Yet, every hunt, no matter how successful, is also a testament to the eagle's relationship with the world around it. A relationship built on survival, adaptation, and a relentless drive to conquer the skies. In the next part of this journey, we will dive into the eagle's incredible ancestry, uncovering the origins of this extraordinary creature and exploring how its hunting intelligence evolved over time to make it the apex predator we admire today. But before we go there, we must pause and reflect on the eagle's connection to the land, its prey, and the ecosystem it sustains. Number 3. The eagle's ancient lineage. A legacy forged through time. To understand the eagle in its full grandeur, we must first take a step back in time, millions of years in fact, when the ancestors of the modern eagle first spread their wings across the earth. The eagle is not just a creature of the present, it is a living testament to the power of evolution, a majestic link between the ancient world and the one we know today. The eagle's story is not one that began in a single moment. It is a saga of survival, adaptation, and transformation, stretching across epochs. Eagles, in their earliest forms, belong to the family Accipitridae, a lineage that dates back at least 50 million years. These early ancestors were not the soaring, mighty creatures we recognize today, but rather smaller birds of prey, evolving in the shadows of the prehistoric world. During this time, the world was vastly different. Dinosaurs roamed the earth, and the skies were filled with ancient creatures, some of which were far larger and more fearsome than anything that graces our skies today. As the ages passed, these early birds of prey began to develop key traits that would define the eagles of the future. Over time, they adapted to the changing landscapes, honing their hunting skills and physical prowess. The rise of grasslands, forests, and coastlines provided new opportunities for these raptors to thrive, and thrive they did. The eagle's ancestors, though still small in comparison to today's giants, began to master their environment in ways that would shape their destiny. They evolved larger bodies, stronger wings, and sharper talons, tools necessary for a life of hunting and survival in a world that demanded both intellect and strength. By the time the first true eagles began to appear, around 10 million years ago, their form was unmistakable. These birds, towering above many of their contemporaries, were true masters of the skies, perfectly adapted for the life of a top predator. Their powerful beaks, designed to tear through flesh and bone, were ideal for the carnivorous diet that would become their hallmark. The broad wings, capable of carrying them across vast distances, made them supreme flyers. And their keen, unblinking eyes, capable of spotting prey from miles away, were their most valuable asset. One of the most striking features of these early eagles was their ability to adapt to diverse habitats. Some eagles began to focus on hunting in dense forests, while others took to open plains, following herds of prey. This adaptability became a key factor in the eagle's continued success. They were not bound to a single environment. They could thrive in mountains, deserts, or alongside rivers and oceans. This versatility allowed them to evolve into a multitude of species, each uniquely suited to its surroundings. Yet, despite this diversity, one common thread remained. Eagles were creatures of the air, their wings and vision adapted to the open skies. It is in this vast, infinite space that the eagle's ancestral legacy truly took shape. The skies themselves became a symbol of freedom, of dominance, and of power. The eagle was no longer just a bird of prey, it was the ruler of the heavens. But as with all creatures, the eagle's history was not without its challenges. As the Earth's climate changed and new species emerged, the eagle had to evolve, adjust, and sometimes fight to maintain its place at the top of the food chain. In the cold glacial periods, eagles faced fierce competition from larger predators, forcing them to adapt their hunting techniques even further. The need for stealth, agility, and cunning became even more pronounced during these times. But it was during these very challenges that the eagle's remarkable intelligence began to shine through. The eagle's evolution is a clear example of survival through adaptation. For instance, the bald eagle, which is native to North America, adapted uniquely to its environment. With its large, powerful talons and a sharp, hooked beak, it became the ultimate fish hunter. Bald eagles often hunt near rivers, lakes, and coastal areas, relying on their keen eyesight to spot fish from high above the water. Their ability to dive, swoop down with breathtaking precision, and snatch a fish in midair is not just a physical feat, but a brilliant use of strategy honed through millennia. These hunting techniques, passed down through generations, represent the pinnacle of evolutionary intelligence. Meanwhile, the golden eagle, a species found across the northern hemisphere, developed different hunting strategies to match its own environmental challenges. The golden eagle is known for its aerial prowess and remarkable speed. It is an agile predator, capable of outmaneuvering even the swiftest of prey. Unlike the bald eagle, the golden eagle often preys on terrestrial animals, ranging from rabbits to mountain goats. In the rugged terrains where it hunts, the golden eagle's keen instincts and strategic thinking allow it to succeed where other predators might falter. But what truly separates the eagle from other birds of prey is its ability to learn from experience. Eagles are not born knowing how to hunt, they must be taught. Young eagles, known as eaglets, begin their lives in the safety of the nest, but from an early age, they are exposed to the art of hunting. Their parents, seasoned hunters with years of experience, teach them the crucial skills needed to survive in the wild. They learn how to scan the land, identify potential prey, and execute a successful strike. This learning process is not instantaneous. It takes years for an eagle to truly master the hunt, refining its techniques until it becomes a flawless predator. As we continue to trace the eagle's lineage, we uncover the fascinating interplay between instinct and learning. The eagle's evolutionary journey is a testament to the remarkable intelligence of these creatures. They are not just born hunters, they are crafted by time, shaped by the challenges of their environment, and honed by the lessons passed down through generations. Their ability to adapt, evolve, and conquer is not just the result of physical traits, but of an inherent intelligence that allows them to thrive in even the harshest of conditions. As we look back at the eagle's deep ancestral roots, we can see that it is not merely the majestic predator we see today. It is a living embodiment of a legacy that spans millions of years. Each eagle that soars through the sky is a connection to the past, a creature whose intelligence and hunting mastery have been passed down through countless generations. In the next part of our journey, we will explore how the eagle's connection to its environment is not just physical, but also spiritual, delving into the ancient symbolism and cultural significance that this incredible bird holds in the hearts of people around the world. The eagle, as we will discover, is much more than just a creature of the sky. It is a symbol of power, freedom, and the enduring connection between life and nature. Number 4, the symbol of power. Eagles in myth, culture, and spirit. As the eagle soars high above, its wings cutting through the winds with effortless grace, it is not merely a bird of prey. In many cultures, it is an embodiment of strength, wisdom, and the eternal pursuit of freedom. The eagle is not just a creature of the natural world, it is a symbol, a powerful representation of the untamed spirit and the grandeur of the skies. For centuries, This majestic bird has captured the imagination of people across the globe, inspiring myths, legends, and beliefs that stretch across continents and time periods. The eagle's flight is more than just a physical journey. It is a journey of the human spirit, a beacon of hope, power, and transformation. In ancient cultures, the eagle was often seen as a messenger between the heavens and the earth. The Greeks, for example, revered the eagle as a sacred symbol of Zeus, the king of the gods. It was said that Zeus himself transformed into an eagle to carry out his will, soaring through the skies with divine power. In Greek mythology, the eagle represented authority, dominion, and supreme strength. It was believed to have the ability to see the world from a higher perspective, just as Zeus watched over the fate of gods and mortals alike. The eagle's sharp vision, unparalleled in the animal kingdom, was thought to reflect the god's omniscient knowledge, able to perceive truths beyond mortal comprehension. The Romans, inheriting much from the Greeks, adopted the eagle as their emblem of power. The Roman legions famously carried the eagle as their standard, and it became synonymous with the might of the Roman Empire. The eagle was a symbol of Rome's military prowess and its reach across vast territories. It soared high above battlefields, carrying with it the promise of conquest and victory. Even today, the eagle remains a potent symbol of national strength, as seen in the bald eagle, the emblem of the United States. For Americans, the bald eagle represents not just the physical embodiment of freedom, but also the ideals of courage, resilience, and independence. But the eagle's symbolism is not confined to the West alone. In Native American cultures, the eagle holds a deep spiritual significance. It is revered as the spirit bird, the messenger between the Creator and the people. Native American tribes, from the Sioux to the Hopi, considered the eagle a sacred being, a bridge to the divine. It was believed that the eagle's flight carried prayers to the heavens and that its feathers, which were often used in ceremonial regalia, held sacred power. The eagle's sharp vision was also seen as a reflection of spiritual clarity, helping humans see beyond the material world and into the realm of the sacred. The symbolism of the eagle extends into many other cultures, each with its unique interpretation. In Hinduism, the eagle is linked to the god Vishnu, often depicted riding on the back of a giant eagle named Garuda. Garuda, known for his speed and strength, represents the power to overcome obstacles and the liberation of the soul. The eagle's ability to fly higher than any other bird made it a symbol of spiritual ascent, representing the journey toward enlightenment. Across the oceans in Africa, the eagle is also considered a symbol of strength and courage, particularly among the Maasai people. To them, the eagle embodies the warrior spirit, representing a connection to the land and the animals that inhabit it. The Maasai, with their fierce culture and strong sense of identity, view the eagle as a guide in times of struggle, a reminder of the power of resilience and the ability to rise above adversity. The eagle's symbolism is not limited to ancient myths and tribal cultures. It continues to thrive in modern times. In fact, the eagle has become so deeply ingrained in human culture that it has transcended its role as a mere symbol to become an icon of national pride and identity. For the United States, the bald eagle is not just an animal, it is a symbol of the nation's ideals. The eagle's flight is a metaphor for American values: freedom, independence, and the pursuit of greatness. Its majestic presence represents the boundless potential of the country, soaring high above, unburdened by limitations. In the wild, the eagle is a true embodiment of strength and intelligence. But it is not just its physical abilities that make it remarkable. It is its spirit, its tenacity, and its unrelenting pursuit of survival. The eagle is a master of its domain, a creature that has learned to adapt to the harshest environments, to thrive where others might fail. Its hunting techniques, its keen eyesight, and its ability to read the wind are all reflections of its incredible intelligence. The eagle, in every sense, is a being of mastery, born of instinct and honed by experience. As we turn our gaze back to the eagle's majestic flight, we can see that its symbolism extends far beyond the realms of mythology. The eagle represents the human desire to rise above eyesight, and its ability to read the wind are all reflections of its incredible intelligence. The eagle, in every sense, is a being of mastery, born of instinct and honed by clarity in the chaos of life. The eagle teaches. In the next part of our journey, we will dive deeper into the eagle's unparalleled hunting strategies, how it reads the landscape, how it uses its intelligence to outwit prey, and how it has become a symbol not just of strength, but of the power of strategic thinking. The eagle, it turns out, is not just a brute force predator. It is a master tactician, a bird whose ability to plan, execute, and adapt makes it a true king of the skies. Number 5. The hunt unfolds, the art of the eagle's strategy. As the eagle glides across the sky, its keen eyes scan the terrain below with surgical precision. The wind carries it effortlessly, yet beneath its wings lies a sharp, calculating mind, one that knows the importance of patience, timing, and strategy. The eagle is not just a predator, it is a master tactician, an expert in the art of the hunt, able to turn the simplest flight into a deadly ballet of speed, stealth, and unrelenting focus. When it hunts, the world seems to slow down. Every movement is deliberate, every decision calculated, and in the blink of an eye, the eagle strikes. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff, watching the vast expanse of a mountain range unfold before you. You see a rabbit dart across the rocky ground far below, unaware of the predator that watches from above. The eagle, perched high upon a ledge, has been watching this very scene for some time. With the wind at its back, the eagle takes to the skies, its wings cutting through the air with surgical grace. The rabbit moves swiftly, but it is no match for the eagle's powerful vision. From miles away, the eagle's eyes, capable of seeing up to 8 times more clearly than a human, lock onto the smallest movement. In that moment, the eagle calculates. It knows the exact speed of the rabbit, its path, and the distance it needs to cover. It begins its descent, not in a reckless dive, but in a slow, deliberate swoop, maintaining perfect control of every inch of its flight. As it descends, it adjusts its wings, using the air currents to remain silent and unseen, like a shadow descending from the sky. The eagle waits for the perfect moment. The rabbit is still unaware, blissfully ignorant of the death that hovers above. The eagle, a true predator, is in no rush. It understands that sometimes the perfect strike is one of patience. As the distance between predator and prey narrows, the eagle's talons begin to extend, sharp and lethal, ready for the final assault. With a burst of speed, the eagle changes its flight pattern, increasing its descent into a rapid dive. Its powerful wings now beat with explosive force, propelling it downward with incredible velocity. The rabbit looks up in terror, but it's too late. In an instant, the eagle's talons make contact, gripping its prey with such force that it is rendered immobile within seconds. The hunt is over. The eagle's strategy has succeeded, and the sky once again claims its king. But what sets the eagle apart from all other predators? What makes its hunting so incredibly effective? It's not just the brute force of its flight, nor its formidable talons. It is its intellect, its ability to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast its prey. Unlike other predators that rely purely on speed or strength, the eagle combines all of these traits. but with one critical difference: it uses its brain. It knows that the hunt is as much about anticipation as it is about execution. Take, for instance, the eagle's relationship with water. When hunting fish, the eagle's strategy evolves. It doesn't just fly over a body of water and hope for the best. No, the eagle is keenly aware of the movement of fish below the surface, and it knows how to spot their shadows or reflections in the water. By circling high above the water, it scans the surface, waiting for the slightest ripple or disturbance that indicates the presence of a fish. Once it spots a potential meal, the eagle dives at extraordinary speed, often skimming the water's surface with its talons just inches above it. The eagle's precision is unmatched as it scoops the fish from the water with perfect timing, pulling off a move that seems almost otherworldly in its accuracy. But the eagle's hunting is not confined to a single method. In fact, its versatility is one of its greatest strengths. When hunting larger prey, such as deer or small mammals, the eagle takes a different approach. It does not simply chase its prey, it hunts with intelligence, relying on stealth and strategic positioning. The eagle will often soar silently over its quarry, observing it from a distance and calculating the best approach. It may even wait for the prey to become vulnerable. Perhaps it's a lone animal, straying too far from the herd, or a young one separated from its mother. Once the moment is right, the eagle strikes swiftly and decisively. But what truly sets the eagle apart is its ability to read the landscape. While other predators may simply react to what they see, the eagle anticipates the movement of its prey and adjusts its position accordingly. It understands the terrain, the wind, and the behavior of its quarry. This intelligence allows it to hunt in the most varied of environments, from the highest mountains to the deepest valleys and across all kinds of prey, from small rodents to large mammals. This deep understanding of its environment isn't just a result of instinct, it's a product of evolution. Over thousands of years, eagles have honed their hunting strategies, perfecting the delicate balance between patience and precision. Their hunting techniques are not just random actions, they are learned behaviors passed down through generations, refined by experience and necessity. And what we witness today in the eagle's hunt is the culmination of countless evolutionary adaptations, each one more refined than the last, making the eagle one of the most successful hunters in the animal kingdom. In the animal world, many predators rely on force and speed, but the eagle relies on something more: its mind. Its ability to calculate, to wait, and to strike with impeccable accuracy is a testament to the power of intelligence in the animal kingdom. The eagle does not simply overpower its prey, it outwits it, making every hunt a calculated, strategic victory. This mastery of the hunt extends into the eagle's long-term survival strategies. Eagles are not just opportunistic hunters. They are methodical and deliberate in how they conserve energy, when they hunt, and how they adapt their techniques based on the changing seasons and prey availability. They understand the importance of rest and rejuvenation, conserving their strength for the moments when it matters most. Even the most powerful predator knows when to step back and wait for the right moment to strike. As we marvel at the eagle's hunting prowess, we begin to understand the essence of this magnificent bird. It is not just about force, it is about the art of survival, the intelligence that drives its every move, and the elegance with which it carries out its deadly craft. The eagle's hunt is not a mere act of violence. It is a testament to the power of intelligence, strategy, and grace in the wild. Next, we will delve even deeper into the fascinating world of the eagle's behavior, how its instincts shape its interactions with others of its kind, how it builds its nests, and how it nurtures its young to ensure that the legacy of the eagle continues for generations to come. The eagle's life is not just about hunting. It's about thriving, surviving, and passing on the legacy of its extraordinary intelligence to the next generation. Number 6. The heart of the eagle's empire: family, legacy, and the future. The eagle's life is not just one of solitary hunts and majestic flights through the skies. Beneath the grandeur of its solitary existence lies a deep, powerful connection to its legacy, its family, and its future. For an eagle, survival is not just about hunting, it's about continuing the unbroken chain of strength, intelligence, and skill that has been passed down through the generations. This is the true heart of the eagle's empire. As the sun rises over a vast, open valley, a pair of eagles can be seen high in the sky, gliding side by side, their wings spread wide to catch the early morning currents. These eagles are not alone, however. Below them, in the towering trees of the forest, a nest waits. It is large, built with precision, a solid structure that can withstand the harshest winds and storms. It's here, high up in the branches, that the eagle's legacy will be passed on. Inside the nest, a young eagle chick rests, its eyes still closed, its body small and vulnerable. The parents, guardians of the future, keep a watchful eye, ready to provide food and protection. The bond between these eagles is not one formed through mere instinct. It's a deep, emotional connection. These eagles are a family, united by a shared purpose, a shared survival strategy, and a shared instinct to raise the next generation of hunters. Raising a young eagle is no easy task. The parents must hunt tirelessly to provide for their chick, all the while ensuring that the young one is safe and protected from the dangers of the world below. They take turns guarding the nest, watching for any signs of danger, be it from other predators, rival eagles, or even humans. The eagle's vigilance knows no bounds. Every movement in the sky is noticed, every shift in the wind calculated. The eagle parents are not just providing food. They are teaching their chick the ways of the world, preparing it for the challenges it will face once it takes to the skies. But it's not just about survival. It's about preparation. The young eagle will not remain in the nest forever. From the moment it hatches, it begins its journey toward independence. The parents begin by teaching the chick essential skills, starting with simple exercises to build strength. They encourage it to spread its wings, testing its balance, its coordination. They bring food to the nest, not just for sustenance, but for a lesson in hunting. The chick watches as its parents dive for prey, their movements precise, calculated, and graceful. It learns by observing, by mimicking, and by experiencing the world through its parents' eyes. As the chick grows stronger, the parents begin to push it further. They lead it to the edges of the nest, encouraging it to take its first flight. The first leap from the safety of the nest is a daunting one, but the chick trusts its instincts, and with a powerful stroke of its wings, it launches into the sky. It's clumsy at first, its flight unsteady, but the parents are always there, watching, guiding, ready to catch it if it falters. And then, the moment comes. The young eagle's wings steady. It glides effortlessly through the air, higher and higher as the world below becomes a blur. The parents, watching from above, exchange a knowing glance. The legacy has begun. The cycle of life continues. But the journey of an eagle is never truly complete. As the young eagle matures, it faces its own challenges. It will find a mate, and together they will build a nest of their own, continuing the legacy that has been passed down through countless generations. The eagle's empire, vast and unyielding, stretches across the sky, an empire built on the strength of family, intelligence, and an unrelenting drive to survive. The eagle's ancestral lineage dates back to a time long before human history. Its roots trace back millions of years to a time when the ancestors of modern eagles soared above the ancient lands, watching over landscapes that have long since changed. Through the eons, the eagle has adapted, evolved, and thrived. Its ancestors were formidable predators with sharp talons and keen eyesight. But it was the eagle's intelligence, its ability to learn, adapt, and innovate that allowed it to become the apex predator we see today. It is this intelligence, passed down through the generations, that has allowed the eagle to survive in an ever-changing world. As the landscapes they once dominated have changed, so too have the challenges the eagle faces. Forests have been cleared, mountains have been scaled, and human development has encroached upon their territory. Yet the eagle, with its sharp mind and relentless determination, continues to thrive. One of the eagle's most remarkable traits is its ability to adapt to new environments. Unlike many other species that struggle when their habitat changes, the eagle has learned to thrive in diverse ecosystems. From the cold, snowy peaks of the Himalayas to the vast, dry deserts of the American Southwest, eagles have made these diverse landscapes their homes. Their ability to adapt to different climates and environments is a testament to their incredible resilience and intelligence. The eagle is not just a survivor, it is a master of its domain. But even with all its power, grace, and intelligence, the eagle is not invincible. It faces threats, human interference, environmental changes, and the constant struggle for survival. As majestic as it is, the eagle's survival is not guaranteed. The challenges it faces today are different from those of its ancestors, but they are no less significant. The eagle must continue to adapt, to evolve, and to rely on its intelligence to navigate the ever-changing world. As we watch the eagle soar through the sky, we are reminded of the incredible legacy it carries. It is more than just a predator. It is a symbol of strength, intelligence, and resilience. Its journey is one of survival, of family, and of the unyielding will to thrive against all odds. The eagle's story is not just a tale of hunting. It is a story of perseverance, of generations of knowledge passed down, and of the enduring spirit of one of nature's most extraordinary creatures. In the next chapter of our journey, we'll explore the ongoing challenges eagles face in the modern world. How do these ancient creatures adapt to the growing pressures of a rapidly changing environment? What does the future hold for the eagle's empire in a world where nature and civilization are increasingly at odds? Stay with us as we continue to uncover the untold stories of these majestic birds and the survival strategies they use to maintain their place at the top of the food chain. Number 7. The struggle for survival, the future of eagles in a changing world. As we look to the future of the eagle, it's hard not to feel a sense of awe and wonder for these magnificent creatures. The eagle, a symbol of strength and resilience, faces challenges in the modern world that even its ancestors could never have imagined. From the highest mountaintops to the deepest valleys. The eagle's empire has spanned continents, but now the very landscape they once ruled is rapidly changing. Human encroachment has pushed these apex predators to the brink. As cities expand and forests shrink, the once vast and untouched territories of the eagle have become fragmented. What was once a continuous stretch of open skies and towering peaks has now become a patchwork of protected sanctuaries, urban landscapes, and diminishing wilderness. With every encroachment, the eagle's territory shrinks, and the challenges of survival become more daunting. Despite these challenges, the eagle remains one of nature's most adaptable creatures. In the face of adversity, it has learned to adjust, to innovate, and to find new ways to thrive. But how long can this resilient predator continue to adapt? Will the eagle's empire remain unshaken, or are we witnessing the beginning of the end of an era? Eagles, with their unparalleled hunting strategies and intelligence, have always been able to find ways to make the most of their environment. They have learned to hunt in deserts, forests, and even urban landscapes, taking advantage of whatever opportunities come their way. But these opportunities are becoming fewer, as the natural habitats of these magnificent birds continue to disappear. The challenges they face in finding food grow more difficult. While some eagle species, like the golden eagle, have adapted to hunting in more rugged and diverse environments, others, like the bald eagle, are becoming increasingly dependent on waterways and coastal regions. These areas, however, are not immune to human influence. Overfishing, pollution, and habitat destruction all take their toll on the eagle's prey, further threatening their ability to hunt and survive. One of the most pressing concerns facing eagles today is the destruction of their nesting sites. For centuries, eagles have built their nests in tall trees or on high cliffs, choosing locations that provide a safe vantage point from predators. But as deforestation continues at an alarming rate, these prime nesting sites are disappearing. Eagles are being forced to find new places to build their homes, often in less secure locations that put their young at greater risk. Yet, the eagle's intelligence has not failed it. In some areas, conservation efforts have led to the creation of artificial nesting sites, platforms that mimic the safety of a natural tree or cliff. In other regions, eagle populations have begun to adapt to human-made structures, using tall buildings and power poles as perches and nesting sites. While this adaptation shows the eagle's incredible resilience, it also serves as a stark reminder of the price they are paying for survival. As human activity encroaches upon the eagle's habitat, the birds are forced to adapt to an increasingly urbanized world. In some regions, eagles have begun to hunt in areas where human presence is more common, such as farms, roadsides, and even garbage dumps. This change in behavior highlights the eagle's incredible ability to adapt, but it also raises questions about the long-term impact of these adjustments. Can the eagle continue to thrive in these altered environments, or is it simply a matter of time before they reach a tipping point? The presence of eagles in urban landscapes is also raising new concerns for their safety. Cars, power lines, and even domestic pets pose significant threats to these magnificent birds. Every year, dozens of eagles are injured or killed by collisions with vehicles or wires, and many more fall victim to poisoning from ingesting contaminated prey. The human impact on the eagle's survival is undeniable, and while conservation efforts have made significant strides, much work remains to be done. Despite these challenges, the future of the eagle is not without hope. Across the globe, conservationists and wildlife experts are working tirelessly to protect and preserve eagle populations. Nesting sites are being protected, hunting areas are being managed, and awareness is being raised about the importance of preserving these apex predators. The success of these efforts, however, depends on the cooperation of governments, local communities, and individuals. One of the most exciting developments in the conservation of eagles is the rise of eagle rehabilitation programs. These programs are designed to rescue injured eagles, nurse them back to health, and release them back into the wild. These efforts are crucial in ensuring the survival of the species, especially as human impact continues to take its toll. The success stories of rehabilitated eagles returning to the wild inspire hope for the future of these magnificent birds. But there is still much work to be done. As we continue to witness the evolution of the eagle's struggle for survival, we are reminded that these creatures are not just symbols of strength and power. They are living, breathing beings whose fate is intertwined with the health of the environment around them. The future of the eagle is not just about preserving the species, it's about preserving the natural world that sustains them. As we close this chapter of the eagle's journey, we must remember that the story is far from over. The challenges facing these majestic birds are real and pressing, but so too is their incredible will to survive. The eagle's legacy is not just one of flight and hunting, it is a legacy of adaptability, intelligence, and perseverance. It is a legacy that continues to inspire awe and admiration, and it is a legacy worth fighting for. In the next chapter, we will take a deeper dive into the cutting-edge technologies being used to track and protect eagles in the wild. How are scientists using drones, satellite tracking, and advanced data analytics to better understand and safeguard the future of these incredible birds? Join us as we uncover the innovative tools that are shaping the future of eagle conservation and ensuring that the eagle's empire continues to soar for generations to come. Number 8, Guardians of the Skies, the future of eagles through innovation and conservation. As we delve deeper into the soaring future of eagles, we step into a world where cutting-edge technology meets ancient nature. The journey of the eagle, once defined by the untamed wilderness, is now being shaped by innovation. As humans push forward into the unknown frontiers of science and technology, we find ourselves turning to the ancient wisdom of the eagle, seeking ways to ensure its survival in a world that seems to grow smaller with each passing day. We've learned that the eagle's intelligence, its unmatched ability to hunt with precision and strategy, is no accident. It is the result of millions of years of evolution. An evolution that has made the eagle the apex predator of the skies. But even the mightiest of creatures must adapt to a changing world. And in this modern age, technology has become a powerful ally in the battle for survival. Across the globe, conservationists and wildlife experts are harnessing the power of technology to better understand the movements, behaviors, and needs of eagles. In some of the most remote corners of the Earth, satellite tracking has allowed scientists to monitor the flight paths of eagles in real time, painting a vivid picture of their migration patterns, hunting territories, and nesting habits. These high-tech devices, small enough to be attached to the eagle's back without hindering its freedom, have unlocked secrets about the bird's lives that were once beyond our reach. With each new discovery, scientists are able to build a more comprehensive understanding of the eagle's life cycle. By tracking an eagle's every move, we can better protect its environment, pinpoint critical nesting sites, and prevent human-made obstacles, such as power lines and wind turbines, from becoming deadly threats. The eagle's wings, once free to glide across the open skies, are now being safeguarded by the very technology that once seemed to be its enemy. But the efforts to protect these majestic birds go beyond satellite tracking. In the world of eagle conservation, drones have emerged as a revolutionary tool. These flying machines, equipped with high-resolution cameras, are being used to monitor eagle nests from above, ensuring that these vital homes remain undisturbed. Drones allow conservationists to keep a watchful eye over the eagle's delicate nesting sites without putting themselves or the birds at risk. They provide an unobtrusive means to observe the eagle's behavior, check on the health of the young, and ensure that no poachers or illegal hunters are encroaching on their territory. The beauty of this innovation is that it gives us a deeper, more intimate connection with these birds. No longer do we need to be physically present to observe them. Through the lens of technology, we can see their lives unfold from afar, gaining insights that were once impossible. In the past, conservationists would have to climb dangerous cliffs or trek through thick forests to monitor eagles, often putting themselves at risk in the process. But now, drones make it possible to collect data without disturbing the eagle's natural habitat. Alongside drones, advances in data analytics have provided a new way to protect the eagle population. With vast amounts of data being collected from satellite trackers and drones, scientists can now predict trends in eagle populations, monitor the health of ecosystems, and forecast the impact of environmental changes. Artificial intelligence, powered by these massive data sets, is being used to identify patterns in eagle behavior that would be impossible for a human to detect. These breakthroughs allow us to stay one step ahead, taking action before problems become too severe. One of the most promising innovations is the creation of eagle-friendly technology. Power lines, which have long posed a threat to eagles, are being redesigned to prevent collisions. In areas where wind turbines are prevalent, new designs are being tested to minimize the risk of injury to eagles. These efforts are part of a growing trend in which conservationists and engineers are working together to create solutions that benefit both the natural world and human development. It's a delicate balance, but one that is crucial if we hope to preserve the eagle for future generations. Yet, technology is not the only solution. The role of local communities in eagle conservation cannot be overstated. In some regions, farmers and landowners have taken it upon themselves to protect eagle habitats. By setting aside land for the birds to nest, avoiding the use of harmful pesticides, and practicing sustainable farming methods, these communities are ensuring that eagles can continue to thrive in their natural habitats. Through education and outreach programs, people are learning how to coexist with these incredible creatures, understanding that the survival of the eagle is deeply intertwined with the health of the environment. Even in urban environments, eagles are finding ways to adapt, using man-made structures for perches and nests. In some cities, eagles have been spotted hunting near garbage dumps, taking advantage of the plentiful food supply. While this shift in behavior may seem troubling, it is a testament to the eagle's resilience. In cities, conservationists have created artificial nesting sites for eagles, helping them to thrive in a more human-dominated world. These efforts, though small, are an essential part of the larger conservation picture. As we look to the future, one thing becomes clear: the eagle's survival is not guaranteed. Despite the technological advancements and conservation efforts, the challenges that eagles face are growing. Climate change, habitat loss, and human encroachment are all pressing issues that require immediate action. But there is hope. With the right combination of innovation, conservation, and public support, we can ensure that these magnificent birds continue to soar for generations to come. As we close this chapter of the eagle's journey, we are reminded that these birds are more than just a symbol of strength and freedom. They are an integral part of the ecosystem. Their presence in the wild is a sign of a healthy environment, and their loss would be a tragedy not only for the eagle, but for the entire web of life. In the next chapter, we will explore the critical role eagles play in maintaining the delicate balance of nature. From their impact on the populations of small mammals to their influence on the health of ecosystems, eagles are much more than just hunters. They are guardians of the environment. Join us as we uncover the profound ways in which eagles shape the world around them and ensure that their legacy endures. Number 9. The eagle's role in the web of life, a keystone of the ecosystem. As we continue to unravel the extraordinary world of eagles, it becomes ever clearer that these majestic creatures are far more than just apex predators. They are the very keystone of their ecosystems, playing roles that extend far beyond their stunning hunting prowess. In every corner of the globe, where eagles reign as the undisputed rulers of the skies, their presence shapes the environment in profound ways, ensuring balance and health in ways that we may never fully understand. Let's journey deeper into the eagle's remarkable influence on the natural world, its impact as both a predator and protector. the way its very existence helps maintain a delicate equilibrium in the wild. The eagle, in all its glory, is not just a symbol of freedom and power. It is a vital thread woven into the intricate web of life. In the vast, open landscapes, where prey is abundant and predators compete for dominance, eagles are often the silent force that keeps everything in check. Their hunting techniques, swift, precise, and often devastating, control populations of small mammals, birds, and fish, preventing any one species from becoming overly dominant. Without these fierce hunters patrolling the skies, certain prey species could explode in number, threatening the delicate balance of their habitats. Take, for example, the golden eagle, one of the most impressive predators in the avian world. Its diet, which ranges from rabbits to young deer, plays a pivotal role in controlling herbivore populations. This, in turn, ensures that plant life remains abundant and healthy. In areas where eagles reign, the vegetation thrives and the forest floor is cleared of excess foliage, allowing a richer diversity of life to flourish. Without the eagle's constant vigilance in culling the weaker members of prey populations, the ripple effect would be catastrophic. Plant overgrowth would block sunlight, soil quality would degrade, and smaller animals dependent on those plants would suffer. But the eagle's role doesn't end with its hunting. It is a master of balance in ways that might surprise you. In regions where carrion is abundant, such as high mountain ranges or expansive grasslands, eagles are the cleanup crew, feasting on the remains of dead animals. In doing so, they help prevent the spread of disease by removing potential carriers of bacteria and pathogens. In this crucial role as scavengers, eagles play a surprising yet vital role in maintaining the health of entire ecosystems, helping to sanitize their environment in ways no other predator can. However, eagles' influence on their ecosystems isn't just limited to what they consume. It extends to the very interactions they have with other species. Eagles, particularly species like the bald eagle, are known to compete with other predators, including foxes, wolves, and bears. While this might seem like a mere battle for survival, it's actually a pivotal part of the natural order. Through these competitive dynamics, resources are more evenly distributed. Weak or sick animals are more likely to fall prey to these apex predators, thus ensuring only the fittest survive and pass on their genes. This natural selection process strengthens prey populations, keeping them resilient in the face of environmental changes. One of the most awe-inspiring aspects of eagle behavior is how they shape their surroundings without ever touching the earth beneath them. As they soar through the skies, they influence other creatures' behavior, sending ripples through entire ecosystems. Their very presence in the skies serves as a reminder of the power of nature, a sign that the balance has not been lost. When eagles hunt or call to each other in flight, they create disturbances in the delicate routines of the smaller species. For smaller birds, such as ravens and crows, the mere sight of an eagle can send them scattering to the safety of the trees, creating a chain reaction throughout the environment. This disruption prevents overpopulation of smaller species and keeps them from becoming too comfortable in areas where they might overconsume resources. It is in the eagle's role as a territorial guardian where the broader web of life is most clearly understood. Their dominance in the skies, their need for vast hunting grounds, and their selective breeding practices all ensure that their territories remain pristine. In regions where eagles nest, their presence ensures that the ecosystem remains intact. Eagles tend to build their nests in remote areas away from human encroachment, which often helps protect sensitive landscapes from being overdeveloped or destroyed. Their choice of nesting sites on high cliffs, in dense forests, or atop towering trees means that they often occupy the most pristine environments, untouched by the destructive forces of human industry. As eagles migrate across vast distances, their journeys contribute to the connectivity of ecosystems. They are both witnesses and participants in the seasonal cycles of nature, and in their migrations, they connect distant habitats, allowing species from different regions to interact. The bald eagle's migration, for instance, is a spectacular phenomenon in North America, where these majestic birds travel thousands of miles between breeding grounds and wintering territories. In doing so, they help maintain the ecological processes of two vastly different landscapes: the cold, expansive northern forests and the milder southern wetlands. Through these migrations, eagles contribute to the genetic diversity of species across a broad expanse of land, further solidifying their role in maintaining ecological balance. But as much as eagles influence the world around them, they too are deeply affected by the changing tides of nature. The very ecosystems they help maintain are facing unprecedented challenges, from habitat loss to climate change. The loss of forests, wetlands, and other critical environments, along with the increasing encroachment of human development, is threatening eagle populations. This, in turn, could have profound consequences for the health of ecosystems worldwide. The effects of pollution, pesticide use, and the fragmentation of habitats are perhaps the most devastating to eagles. Chemical pollutants can accumulate in their bodies, poisoning the birds and disrupting their reproduction. In some areas, eagles face the tragic consequence of poisoning from lead ammunition left behind by hunters. This deadly combination of human activity and environmental degradation threatens not just eagles, but the countless species that depend on the ecosystems they help regulate. Conservationists, however, remain hopeful. Through combined efforts, including habitat restoration, legal protections, and sustainable practices, eagles are making a remarkable comeback in certain areas. In the United States, the bald eagle population has rebounded dramatically from the brink of extinction thanks to legal protections and the banning of harmful chemicals like DDT. This resurgence serves as a powerful testament to what can be accomplished when we take action to protect these magnificent creatures and their habitats. As we witness the eagle's triumphant return to its rightful place in the skies, we are reminded of the profound responsibility we hold as stewards of the earth. The eagle's story is one of resilience, but it is also a story of fragility, one that highlights the delicate balance we must maintain between progress and preservation. In the next chapter, we will explore the cultural significance of eagles, examining how they have been revered throughout history and how their symbolism continues to inspire us today. From ancient myths to modern-day emblems of strength, we will uncover the profound impact eagles have had on human culture and why their place in our hearts is as important as their place in the wild. Join us as we continue this extraordinary journey through the world of eagles, an enduring symbol of power, grace, and the unyielding spirit of nature. Number 10. The legacy of eagles, guardians of the sky. As we close this extraordinary journey through the life and legacy of eagles, we are left with a profound understanding of their place in the natural world. These majestic creatures, with their razor-sharp vision, unmatched hunting strategies, and deep connection to the ecosystems they inhabit, continue to awe and inspire all who are lucky enough to witness their beauty and strength. Throughout this series, we've marveled at their incredible intelligence, their adaptability, and their unparalleled ability to dominate the skies. But there is one last facet of their existence we must explore, one that brings everything together and solidifies their place not only as apex predators, but as true symbols of power, freedom, and resilience. The legacy of eagles is one that transcends time and place. From ancient civilizations to modern-day cultures, these birds of prey have been revered, feared, and admired in ways few other creatures have experienced. To the ancient Greeks, the eagle was a messenger of Zeus, a divine creature that soared between the realms of gods and mortals. To Native American tribes, the eagle was seen as a sacred bird, a bridge between the physical world and the spiritual, a symbol of courage, strength, and wisdom. Across the globe, eagles have been painted into the fabric of myth and legend, embodying qualities that humans have long aspired to: freedom, power, and an unyielding will to survive. This deep cultural reverence is not just symbolic. Eagles represent a connection between humanity and the wild, a connection that speaks to something primal within us. They are creatures that move effortlessly through the air, unbound by the limits of the earth below. They remind us of our own desire to break free from constraints, to reach for something greater, to soar. But the eagle's legacy is also a story of survival. As we've seen in the previous chapters, these birds have faced numerous challenges: habitat destruction, pollution, and the ever-looming threat of extinction. Yet, in the face of these challenges, they have endured, adapted, and even thrived. The bald eagle, once on the brink of extinction, has made a stunning recovery in North America, serving as a powerful testament to what can be accomplished when we prioritize conservation and protect the habitats that these magnificent birds depend on. It is a story of resilience, of strength, and of a commitment to ensuring that the eagle's presence in the sky remains unchallenged for generations to come. As we watch these birds glide through the skies, we are reminded that they are not just living symbols of freedom. They are living reminders of our responsibility to protect the natural world. The fate of the eagle is inextricably linked to the health of our ecosystems, and as long as they soar through the skies, there is hope for the future of the planet. They are the guardians of the sky, the keepers of balance, and the silent protectors of our natural heritage. The eagle's legacy is not just one of survival, it is one of triumph. A triumph of nature's ability to adapt, to overcome, and to thrive in the face of adversity. It is a triumph that inspires us to push through our own challenges, to never give up, and to always reach for the skies. And so, as we conclude this journey into the world of eagles, we leave with a sense of awe, respect, and wonder. The eagle's intelligence, hunting strategies, and adaptability are remarkable. Their role in the ecosystem is irreplaceable, and their legacy, both in the wild and in our hearts, is eternal. But this is not the end. The story of eagles is one that continues to unfold, a story that we are all part of. As we move forward, let us remember the lessons we've learned from these incredible creatures, the importance of resilience, the power of freedom, and the unwavering spirit of survival. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the world of eagles. If you've been inspired by their story, if you've felt the power of their presence and the weight of their legacy, we ask you to join us in continuing this mission of exploration and conservation. Hit that like button, subscribe to Wild Serenity, and share this video with fellow wildlife enthusiasts who need to witness the beauty and strength of eagles. Your support helps us continue to bring these remarkable stories to life. Stay tuned for more breathtaking journeys into the wild, where we explore the creatures that roam the earth, the skies, and beyond. Until next time, remember, the wild is not just a place, it's a legacy we must protect. Keep soaring, keep dreaming, and never stop exploring.